Are you still looking at me?
What's up, guys? It's me again, back on to another reaction video. In this case, there are two trailers from Netflix that already posted this past weekend. When I was away, I didn't get a chance to do so, so I thought, why not do it right now? Because I will do. In this case, I'm going to start off with Castlevania Season 2 right now, and next I'm going to do the Iron Fist Season 2 trailer. So, why should I start off with Castlevania? Because, let's face the facts that I used to play that game when I had the Nintendo, and of course I never could beat that game in one setting because I just didn't know what the hell I was doing. All I was doing is just whipping the evil, the death with that holy whip, and just see how far can I go, you know, because that was nostalgia. And for those who may be already aware or may not, because the classic Castlevania was a home port for the NES that's completely different, and perhaps that was based off of the original arcade game, which is called Haunted House. That was developed by the same people that made it into the home port that, you guessed it, Konami. So it's the same kind of story. It's just completely different. So, but the point is the fact that for those who actually grew up with the NES, with the Castlevania games, that was nostalgia and a good memory as a kid. Even though the second game was a little bit of a mediocre that doesn't quietly follow to the first one. So I'm pretty sure that AVGN already mentioned about the game on his very first episode. So go look on his channel and just to see for yourself. But so here's the recap of the first season. So it all goes back to the beginning of a young lady who was brave enough to walk up to the castle of the Count, which is the Count Dracula, who was not completely bothered or feared by his appearance. The only thing that she was interested in is the acknowledgement through science and medicine that she could provide to help the sick and the weak. So he basically offered a place to stay in order to possess that acknowledgement. And one that led to another. They fell in love. Moments later, that she returned to her village, and definitely that it helped the people who was weakened, unable to move on. And of course, the priest of the cathedral had that little snippet of an envy that helping people is more, that draw more attention than his fate with the Lord, or just basically say that his belief it was nothing but a witchcraft. And she was sentenced to be burned alive. And of course, word got out that the Count was furious. I'm talking about straight up pissed off, and took his frustration out on the people on that village and placed a curse on them. And that which explains a lot of it, how it all started in Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse. And let me first off say it was really, really gruesome. Because it never did, technically it never did explain in the third game. All it is was just nothing but bunch of text in the opening. So now seeing that in the animation, it's just like, damn. He sent his minions and just straight up killing everybody. But I dare to say it was a nice depth of the animation. I mean, the visual arts and the settings was really decent. It was really nice of great detail of it. Not to mention the story itself, it was awesome. And of course, it does have the familiar three characters, which is Trevor Belmont, the last descendant of the Belmont family that was been tarnished And now all he has to do is to lift up his reputation that the Belmonts are the saviors and are extraordinary the vampire hunters, to live up of their name. Sypha, she's the apprentice monk of the last of the sage monks of their tribe. And of course you have Alucard, who's the son of Dracula, which of course that the name is backwards, so you already know that some of the old Dracula movies in the past. So that was pretty much how it went down on the first season. And not to mention, I forgot to say how gory as fuck it was, because that was perfect, because that was all you need to know about what it is about Castlevania. It's nothing but fantasy, action, horror, and gory. That's all you need to know. And the good thing is, season 2 is happening. I can't wait to take a look at this, because this story has to continue, because you can't just end season 1 without, give us our imaginary minds of what happens next. You think we should go back into the past and play Castlevania 3? No. We need to know exactly what's going on between those three to stand up against Dracula. And lo and behold, here it is with the official trailer of season 2. So without further ado, let's get in depth with this and take a look.
No further.
My generals, in killing my wife, humanity has proven to me that they don't deserve the earth. We will scour them off the land.
Yeah.
My father, he's gone mad.
Yeah, completely gone mad.
He's going to destroy the world. Human scheme and betray. They all must die. Imagine it. A world without humans. Under endless night.
I bet that she removed the head and drank the rest of
Dracula has to be destroyed. We can't fail.
Failure is not an option, guys.
Stand back.
We're all gonna die, all of us! Enough!
Ooh, nice logo right there. That's awesome. I love that. October 26th. Okay, awesome. And did y'all see that Trevor just brings out the holy whip, nothing but a ball of chain spikes? I believe that was the classic upgrade of his whip. As I said, nostalgia. Definitely, I would definitely mark down on my calendar so I can remind myself to be ready once the October comes around, and I'm definitely going to be binge watching it like a madman, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be having the same short episodes. Hopefully it'll be more than just, be more than 6, probably maybe 8 episodes. I hope. Just saying that it's possibility, but definitely, I would definitely will be keep in mind and just watch the living fuck out of this, because hey, I'm just basically a kid who grew up in the 80s with the Nintendo, and also that ever try to play of the original game. But it's a day one, so season 2, I'll be looking forward to it. So that's it for the video, and stay tuned. Iron Fist is next, so this is basically just for a heads up. All right.